Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we drop in on the East Brunswick Community Arts Center, where a business forum was held by the Township and the Regional Chamber of Commerce to discuss how the town can help support and engage the business community. Then we welcome Karen Perry and Liz Ayala to the studio as they talk about an upcoming Just for the Health of It exhibit that will take place at the East Brunswick Public Library. We visit the Senior Center as the East Brunswick Department on Aging receives a new bus courtesy of a grant from New Jersey Transit. All this, plus we have information about Playhouse 22's Summer Stage Under the Stars production of Footloose, and an event sponsored by the Lost Souls Public Memorial Project featuring poet Glenis Redmond. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Thank you all so much for coming to the East Brunswick Business Forum, a chance to grow your business in the center of New Jersey. One of the initiatives that we're taking is we will be sending new residents to town a packet. So in the packet I have a couple of materials and I just want to show you briefly what they are. In addition to a letter from the mayor, they get a Shop East Brunswick card and an estate card, as well as a letter from our police chief, something from the library about getting a library card, information about the Recycle Coach in YourGov app, and also they'll get a copy of the East Brunswick magazine. In addition to the new resident packets, we're working to show off East Brunswick, and we're trying to work with Business View magazine to be featured. I am your contact at Town Hall if you're interested in doing a grand opening, so you can call me anytime and we'd like to schedule that so we can help highlight your business, and we do social media as well.
From the start of becoming mayor, one of the big things that we wanted to do in town was to reinvigorate our business corridor, which had, unfortunately, whether it's the Amazon economy or the economy that was in free fall after the recession, hurt a lot of people, but I think it hurt our corridor significantly worse than others. And so that was a huge emphasis of the administration to try to move that along and change that. And one of the first things that we were able to do was to put in place rebirth for our own East Brunswick Chamber of Commerce. And so I want to give a hand to those of you here today who are putting this program together from the Chamber, because a little over a year ago, we would have never been able to do anything like this at all. So I think they deserve a round of applause. With a lot of the changes that we put in place, we actually have started to see a resurgence of the Route 18 corridor. Those of you that travel that road up and down every day have seen that new businesses have actually started to come back to the corridor for various reasons, whether they are economic, whether they are the result of our administration working diligently to make sure that we make the process easier. But we've seen that come back, and to the tune of about 100 new businesses in the last 2 years, which is a huge improvement over what we saw a very short time ago. And I'm pleased to say that a lot of those businesses, if you look, are geared towards entertainment, getting people out of the house, because once you get them out of the house, then the Amazon effect falls away, because then they will go out and shop, and they will go out and have dinner, and they will go to the ice cream store, or they will go to the coffee shops, but you got to get them out of the house first. And so that's been a huge emphasis, and we will continue to do that.
Our chamber is represented by a strong, diverse group of talented businessmen and women. And we have many professionals who came together with the intention of uniting East Brunswick and our neighboring towns. We have leadership from diverse professions to form a board of directors that continuously spearhead our chamber. With strong support from East Brunswick Township government and drive by the chamber members of all levels, we were grown to over 100 members in our first year. We hope to continuously grow and to support our members with networking events and education events. We have events monthly as a networking event every second Wednesday, and we have education events monthly so that we'll educate our new businesses.
So I want to thank all of you for being here today and being a big part of East Brunswick as it turns a corner and becomes truly a commercial giant. I expect it to be.
I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the East Brunswick Library. And I'm so excited to tell all our residents about an exciting health event, a really unique event that's happening at the library on Saturday, May 4th between 11 and 4. It's called the All of Us Journey Trailer. And it's a program sponsored by the National Institutes of Health that deals with precision medicine. And we are so honored to be one of 41 locations selected throughout the country where the Journey Trailer will visit. I'm joined today by Liz Ayala. Welcome, Liz.
Thank you so much, Karen.
Liz is the All of Us Journey Program Manager, and she is here today to tell us about this event, what will happen, and the purpose of this event. So, Liz, let me just ask you quickly, what is the All of Us Journey Trailer?
Well, the All of Us Research Program is a nationwide effort to help speed up health research and medical breakthroughs, and we hope to do so by the participation of more than 1 million people living in the U.S. from all backgrounds to share information over time about their lifestyle, their environment, and their health.
Oh, very interesting. And the trailer, Liz, so this is an actual trailer, correct?
That's correct. It's a 40-foot mobile exhibit that's been traveling all around the country. And it's completely redesigned, has different activities, both digital and more hands-on, to talk to people about precision medicine and the importance of health research.
That's so interesting. So, so people can actually walk inside the trailer, Liz.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And what ages groups would people is this trailer really geared towards?
Sure. Well, this is fun for all families. Of course, everybody of all ages are welcome. Definitely geared towards middle school and older. Currently, anyone 18 years and older can sign up for the program, but all activities are fun for the whole family.
Okay, and can you give me an example of a kind of activity that a student might find in the bus?
Sure. Well, we have one called our unique combination that talks about the different factors considered by precision medicine. So we're talking about lifestyle, environment, and genetics. And so people can really take a look at what makes someone unique, relate it back to their family and also their community. So there's a good touch point on precision medicine.
Great, that's so interesting, Liz. So Liz, you mentioned that this the Journey Trailer is for middle school through high school as a real learning experience. Let me ask you a question. What about young elementary school children? Will there be anything for them on that event if they accompany their older siblings?
Sure, absolutely. There will be other health-related activities for children of all ages, including elementary school kids. There'll be DJ, there'll be food, so it's definitely fun for the whole family.
Oh, that sounds great. And how about costs, Liz? Is there any cost for people to go up into the trailer?
This is a free event. It's free to the public, and we encourage all community members to come join us. There is no cost associated to this.
How would people learn more about the All of Us Research Initiative? Is there a website that they can go to?
Yes, I would encourage everyone to go to www.joinallofus.org, where they can learn more about our future stops with the journey as well as more information about the program.
That sounds wonderful. So exciting. I'm so honored, Liz, to have the East Brunswick Library be selected as a stop for this wonderful event. And I want all our residents to know that they can come by and visit the Journey Trailer and experience the future of medical research through precision medicine on Saturday, May 4th, between 11 and 4. Come join the fun, come get some food, have some music, and learn all about the future of medical research. Thank you so much, Liz, for joining me.
Thank you, Karen.
New Jersey isn't called the Garden State without a reason, and East Brunswick perfectly exemplifies why the state has earned that nickname. East Brunswick is home to a lot of greenery, and this is perfectly showcased in the mixture of trails and parks around town. One of the most scenic trails is located at Butterfly Park at 262 Ruse Lane, aptly named the Butterfly Trail. The trail is home to beautiful butterflies of all kinds, which are most abundant in the spring and summer. Aside from butterflies themselves, the trail is well maintained and perfect for families to take a walk with all its tall trees and clear paths. Another great spot for the summer is Jamesburg Park, right off of Old Stage Road. The park has historic pine barrens and is a wetland habitat home for a lot of woodland creatures and perfect for animal lovers. If you're looking for a hike, look no further than Frost Woods. Beginning at 72 Frost Avenue, the woods are over 140 acres of greenery to march through, and it's great for a summer romp through the forest. Located at Hillcrest Avenue, the Tamarack Hollow Preserve spans 232 acres and is a blend of heavily wooded forest and farmland, the latter which continues to support local agriculture. With over 2 miles of trails and a wide variety of plants and animals, the preserve is a prime location for activities such as hiking, walking, bird watching, and taking photos of nature. The preserve looks different during the summer and the winter, making it a great spot for families all year long. Aside from major trails, the rest of the town is packed with small parks in every neighborhood, so you're never too far from a family picnic area or a lush green area to take a walk. Nature trails and parks are a terrific asset to any community, and while East Brunswick boasts vast acres of green trails to hike and walk, the town also has an abundance of smaller, more play-focused parks as well. Right near the Butterfly Trail at 260 Ruse Lane is Great Oak Park. Outfitted with playground equipment, the park also contains green fields, perfect for hosting large picnics, and a paved path perfect for walking or biking, and direct access to the Butterfly Trail. Country Lane Park is a fairly secluded spot that's tucked perfectly into a local neighborhood. Located off of Milltown Road near Harts Lane, Country Lane consists of lots of greenery and a playground, well-maintained tennis courts, basketball court, and a nearby baseball field, making it perfect for youth sports practices and activities. For another activity-oriented park, Heavenly Farms is the answer. Right off of 440 Dunham's Corner Road, the farms sport a dog park, bike trail, turf baseball, soccer, and football fields, and is the venue for a multitude of community events. Bicentennial Park is one of the most popular spots in East Brunswick and plays host to many summer events and activities. Spanning 34 acres, the park packs in lots of amenities including sports fields, playgrounds, an area for dogs, not to mention a lake that can be used for fishing and kayaking. Whether you need a great picnic area or just a nearby playground, East Brunswick is sure to have a spot nearby.
East Brunswick Department on Aging received a new 18-passenger wheelchair-accessible bus courtesy of a grant provided by New Jersey Transit.
This is a great day for us. It makes a big deal for a lot of people to be able to get to the senior center who have difficulty getting here, and this is just going to make things infinitely better for all of us and for the seniors who aren't really able to drive or just can't get a ride here. So we couldn't be happier. We were off the list last year, unfortunately. We were the wrong East. It went to East Windsor. So this year we got the they got the East right at the state, and we couldn't be happier. So I hope everybody gets an opportunity to enjoy and use the bus, and I think it's a great thing for us, for the township, and for the senior center, and I really couldn't be happier.
First, I just want to say thank you so much to New Jersey Transit for this wonderful grant opportunity. This is fantastic for our seniors. We have so many people that rely on transportation to and from the center, and also for local errands. And I also know that our drivers are very happy about this, and I thank every single person that was involved in helping to write this grant, and also again to New Jersey Transit. Without them, this would not be possible. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you on the road.
So we're here at the Community Arts Center, and we wanted to talk a little bit about an exciting new program that we're going to be introducing right here in East Brunswick for our residents and for the residents of the surrounding town, and that is a Summer Stage Under the Stars program that will be going on as a pilot this summer. As a way of introduction, we recently put together a Coalition for the Arts, which is a nonprofit organization here in East Brunswick basically for the sole purpose of trying to fund programs that involve the arts, Human Relations Council, the Arts Commission, our Historical Society, and our museum through dollars that are raised outside of tax dollars. And one of our first projects that we are expecting to launch as a pilot this summer is the Summer Stage Under the Stars. Our first program is going to be Footloose, and Adam's here to talk a little bit about the program. It's part of most of the Rex programs that we do have here in the town involve a lot of work that's done over the summer, and this is going to be in addition to that. Most of you have already expected and have seen a lot of the programs that our department puts on, namely the fireworks in July, the arts program which we do in the spring. We have children's programs that go on during the summer. But most of that is funded with tax dollars. This is something that we're looking to do with generating money outside of that. We've invested significantly to make sure that we have this a successful pilot. The town is already lucky because we have a great program and a great theater here with an outdoor stage that's basically set up for this exact type of venue. And we've invested capital this year in our sound system and in the lighting so that we could make this a success. Maybe if Adam, you could talk a little bit about how that's going to work and timing, logistics, the dates that we've set aside.
Yep. Well, thank you, Mayor, for giving us the opportunity here. With Playhouse 22 in the township in conjunction, we're pleased to present Footloose, which is going to be performed again outside on the amphitheater.
A play that I think many people know a lot of the music already, so that should be familiar.
Yeah, but it's definitely a familiar musical. It's based on a 1980s movie with Kevin Bacon. It's a good, fun musical to present this pilot program. Mm-hmm. We're going to be with Playhouse 22 in the township. We're going to be presenting it July 25th, 26th, and 27th, and August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's going to be a great outdoor opportunity. Bring your whole family. That's going to be a Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. It's unlike our normal productions of a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday matinees are a little tough outside under the sun, so we decided to adjust it a little bit. But it's going to be a great opportunity for the entire family to come out. Bring your lawn chairs. Bring the whole family. It's going to be affordable. A few bucks per family. We're gonna have a great opportunity. We're gonna have a whole full cast out there dancing and singing. We're also going to be having auditions in early April. More information is going to be on our website soon. And we're going to encourage everybody to come out to audition. Our hope is to create a community ensemble, as we're calling it. And not just beyond our normal auditions. We're going to have people in the community, whether it's the East Brunswick Community Choir or Camp Daisy. Anybody who wants to be on stage will be able to have this opportunity to go on stage and sing and dance a little bit. You don't need much talent, just enough to carry a rhythm, which is more than I can do. But this is a great opportunity for Playhouse 22. And you know that we have 60 years of presenting art for the community, and now we're trying this new adventure outside. And we appreciate the working with the township on putting on Footloose.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a wonderful addition to the repertoire of things that we offer here in the township. And the fact that we have the setting already and the capacity to handle fairly large crowds here at the Community Arts Center. We'll also be looking to bring in food trucks and concessions so that we'll be able to provide food and an opportunity for people to really make a great evening out of the program and encourage families and people outside East Brunswick also to participate in what I think should be a great opportunity for everybody.
Good afternoon. I'm Tony Hendricks, and I'm a member of the steering committee for the Lost Souls Public Memorial Project. I am also the chairperson for community engagement for the New Brunswick area branch of the NEACP.
And I'm Reverend Karen Johnston. I'm the minister at the Unitarian Society and also a member of the steering committee of the Lost Souls Public Memorial Project. And we're so excited to have with us today State Theater New Jersey's poet in residence, Glenis Redmond. Welcome, Glenis.
I'm so happy to be here.
Wonderful.
And Glenis, I mean, you are a poet.
Yes.
A poet in every part of the word, in terms of your vocation, your avocation, but you live in
South Carolina
now, but there's a very strong connection to New Jersey.
Yes, I have been the poet in residence at the State Theater for 11 years. This is my 11th year traveling from the Carolinas to New Jersey. And the engagement department there, really like the work that I do in the community, and so we have really worked to bring poetry to the masses in Central Jersey.
I've heard a lot about it. I've got to get to the State Theater and attend one of your readings very soon, I promise.
We're so excited that you have come here to be part of or adding yourself to the Lost Souls project. And I just want to make sure that everybody who's listening knows about the Lost Souls project. It's a piece of our history that for a long time was forgotten, kind of whitewashed, but
Yes.
It's something that's been that we're bringing back. And so it's about 200 years ago in 1818, there was this corrupt judge whose residence was in East Brunswick. He was a Middlesex County judge, and he sold away over 177 African Americans, some of whom were free, some of whom would have had their freedom here in New Jersey, but he sold them into permanent slavery down south to Louisiana and Mississippi. And we feel that that is a history that cannot be forgotten, that we must remember those lost souls back home. And we've been able to find, the project has been able to find so many of their names. In fact, a year ago, we had 85 of their names, and now we have, we know of 177 people. So we're trying to build a memorial.
Well, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
For one, when we talk about slavery, we don't mention that these were people who had lives and loves and sorrows. And so I feel connected because my ancestors were enslaved. And so this history is important because the past is the present. We cannot be disconnected. If we're going to move forward, we must go back and reclaim that. And people will say that poets are namers. And so to find these names is a beautiful aspect to bring them into the present day. And this is one reason why I think sometimes our young people are disenfranchised. They don't know the history. Everywhere we walk, I have a line, everywhere we walk is a cemetery. And so we must remember these names, we must honor them. And this is a work, it takes a village to do this work. So I'm so happy to be a part of this Lost Souls project.
Which brings us to the topic of our conversation this afternoon,
Yes.
which is our second reading of the names, the remembrance of the lost souls that Reverend Karen was referencing, on May 22nd at Baker's Barn, right here in East Brunswick. And I understand that you're going to be actually, during this memorable evening, that we'll have dinner and conversation and the reading of the names, but highlighting and spotlighting some works that you have developed, some poems you've developed specifically for the event?
Yes.
What was your process to do that?
Well, I've been commissioned, and it was wonderful when Reverend Karen asked me about it, and I said, yeah, sure, because it's a line, it's part of my mission. One of the things I was talking to her about, I was saying, what is the opposite, of remembering? And people will always say forgetting. And I said, no, the opposite of remembering is dismembering. And so remembering is a creative act. So it's really powerful to be a part of a community that is remembering, putting something back together. And so as a poet, that's what I do. I do some research, I'll read materials, but the biggest part of what I do is go sit still and let the muse, let the folks who did not have a voice speak to me. And that may sound odd, but that is the realm of the artist. That's the realm of the poet, to say, tell me what you want me to know. Tell me what you want me to say. And I do my best to channel creatively, put it on the page, and then bring it back to the community. That is the role of the poet. That's the role of the griot, the storyteller.
Excellent.
So I really appreciate what you said before about the past not being dead, that it's with us. And I think one of the things that is true is that we cannot tell history without art. Right?
Yes.
For it to be engaging. And you also said it takes the whole village to be a part of this.
Yes.
And so we're really hoping that many people come to this event on May 22nd, where you will be highlighted, but where we hope that there will be many voices reciting these names. It's a powerful moment. We did this last year on the site where these folks were enslaved.
I saw the video, and it's a powerful act. I think we need more ritual and ceremony, especially around our enslaved people. And to say those names is a powerful thing. It charges the air, and we are changed.
So we are so blessed to have you be part of this year, and we are really hoping that all of you who are listening will save the date of May 22nd from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Baker's Barn. You can go to Eventbrite and look and buy tickets there. Tickets are $60, although if you spend $100, you get a specially printed broadside of a poem that Glenis is written specifically for this. So we really look forward to seeing you there. It takes a village to remember these lost souls back home.
The next time you come to the Municipal Center, remember, there's more to do than just pay a bill or drop off a library book. Take a stroll around the municipal pond. Many people come to get in their steps on the walking path or just watch the fountain and geese swimming around. You might even stop at the Little Free Library and borrow a book as you take in the scenery. Do you have an old tattered flag that you want to retire? Bring it with you to the flag drop-off near the municipal building. Between the library, senior center, and municipal building is the municipal courtyard. It's a great place to relax and catch a concert during the summer months. The grounds also have a reading garden, memorial garden, East Brunswick's 9/11 Memorial, and Veterans Park, where each year Memorial Day and Veterans Day ceremonies are held. So remember, the next time you visit the Municipal Center, there's much more to see and do.